Hey guys, this is HBK Grand making a video about the Genshin Impact version 1.1 update. So this got released as of yesterday around like 10 p.m. Eastern time, November the 10th. And it's been actually pretty fun. So I was actually making the whole video yesterday, but it got late really fast. And then I thought like, you know what, I'll just take my time and then make the video the next day. So basically there is a lot of details to go through, so you can actually read the details yourself. And obviously like it's pretty much like bugs and fixes. It's about like the new characters, it's about like the changes that some of the elements have been doing. So there's a lot of to read through, and I don't want to like bore everybody with that, so I want to get right to the point and like see like what we actually have to do. But with this event, there are new characters. So like as you guys can see right here, and then more characters will be coming soon. There are story quests which are available right now. Once you have done the new story quest, you will be able to do the character story quest. After that, there is a new system that came out with the city reputation system. So you got Mondstadt and then you got the Liu Harbor. So both places you will be able to access. What you get out of these city reputations is like the portable waypoint, Animo treasure compass. So this will actually get you like all those treasure areas like the boxes and whatnot in the Mondstadt area, and this one would be for the Leo area. The Animoculus resonance stones, this is for like the Mondstadt area, and the Geoculus resonance stones, these are for the Leo area. So like, and then the wind catcher, that's basically like you can create like a wind gust anywhere that you're standing. There's also an archive system. So when you go into the archive menu, which is in the main menu bar, you will be able to like look at like tutorials, geography, equipment, materials, books. We'll get into that. And then there are new weapons obviously for this event as well. So if you go into the events overview section, you'll see that the character story quest is unavailable. For that, you need to finish the story quest for the Liu Harbor. Once you have done with that, you will have access to this. You will also get like a 7-day login reward thing, so you need to log in each day to get these rewards. You'll get Barbara, a character, for free. If you already have her, you can get a constellation for her, as well as a test run of these new characters. So it is pretty fun actually. Like you just get those rewards as well for like just trying these characters out and understanding how these characters are. So to start off, do the quests because they will guide you step by step into all the content that has been released into the game. One of the items that you will be able to craft is the Condensed Raisin after that quest. This can actually amplify your reward drops. And this will be used where like in the domains or in the ley lines where you get the Moras or the heroids. After that, just like continue with the quests, and once you are finished in the Mondstadt area, it will take you to the Leo area. Now make your way towards the left side from the teleport waypoint, and down the stairs you'll see that there is a new NPC. So she is basically responsible for the reputation system in Mondstadt. So one thing to remember, you need an adventure rank of 25 and have done most of the story quests that correspond to this. So if you have done mostly everything prior to this update, you won't have a problem with this. But if you're a new player and you're still like leveling up your adventure rank, you'll need to wait until you're like your adventure rank 25 and you will have access to this. So it has world exploration, so you're gonna gain XP based on like the exploration progress. That will increase your reputation level. So this XP is actually going towards your reputation. Then you have the Mondstadt quests. If you have completed all of them, that will also give you reputation points. So if you have done like a huge chunk, you'll be like reputation level 3 right off the bat. And what that will do is like unlock some goodies for you as well. So you can check that treasure box set on the left side and you'll get all these gadgets that we were talking about earlier in the version 1.1 update. So once you reach level 8, you will have all the gadgets that can identify like treasure chests or like these the animals or like the Geoculus and all that kind of stuff. Then if you are 2 and above, you will unlock bounties. So you can only do 3 weeklies for the bounties, and this will be cross Mondstadt as well as Liu. Same thing with the weekly quests. So and it's pretty simple actually. It's not like really hard to do these quests. So it's just like resources required at certain areas for the weeklies. So, but this will also be applied for all the cities. So let's do one quest quickly to understand like what you have to basically do. Whichever quest you accept, they will basically require a resource that you need to give to the NPC. Again, keep in mind that it is across both cities. So whether you do one quest over here, 2 over there, or 3 in one specific area, it's completely up to you. Once you have activated that quest, you can actually activate all the quests at the same time. It's up to you. Once you have activated it, visit the NPC, give the stuff that he wants, and that will clear the quest for you. It's as simple as that. Once that is done, we can move on towards the bounty. Now, moving on to bounties, make sure to do the highest one possible because that will get you the most reputation XP. I actually did not pay attention to that, and I just did like a 3-star one, got low XP. Also pay attention to the handicaps. There are going to be handicaps for the bounties. So for instance, this one is a rune guardian and it will be invulnerable to cryo damage and pyro damage. So you could still do like some elemental damage, like a mix and match of them, but you will not be able to do the exact cryo or pyro damage. So make sure that the enemy will be immune to that thing. You can use like a certain effect, like for example freezing and like melt, vapor, overload, anything of that sort, but not the exact element. Once you're in the area, you need to use your vision senses or like the insight, whatever you want to call it. Once that is done, you'll see like these blue lines, and it will lead you to like one of 2 things. Either it will be an item that needs to be picked up. So as you guys can see in the corner area, there was an item that I picked up. Or it will lead you to an enemy that you need to kill. So it will be either of the 2. So make sure you pay attention to that. On to the second wave where you see the blue lines going, just keep using your insight. It's the best way actually to figure this thing out. There will be different types because one of them I remember I did like 2 enemies instead of like picking an item. So right here you guys can see like the slime had that little orange icon on top of the head. So make sure like you kill the enemy that has that marker on, because that will count towards one of the 3 items that you're looking for. So once the slime was dead, then we go search for the last item. So the tracks that we discovered, so if you see like that, so you'll have to just like, it could be anything. That was kind of like funny for me. Once you have gotten all 3 of them, the enemy will actually spawn and you'll see like a huge triangle yellow icon on top of that. So you can kill the enemy. Also, again, remember, you'll see like those immunes there. So any fire or like ice damage or like pyro or cryo damage, you'll see that it's just showing as immune. The other stuff, however, it's working perfectly fine. So try to use the elements to your advantage as much as possible, because that will help you in order to like get these enemies sorted out. You don't need to worry about their crit spots as long as you can evade their attacks. So just keep in mind like how it works out. Having a healer and different sets of elements can be really helpful as well. Now, while you're doing all these quests, talk to the blacksmith as well while you're in Mondstadt, and he will talk about magical crystal chunks. Once you have done the talking, you'll see that icons appear on the minimap in the form of those magical crystal chunks. You can go and farm them, and later on you can use them for like resources for like leveling up or forging items. Simply teleport to the area and you'll be able to actually identify them really quick, because they're really easy to find. Now, the archives. So the character archive basically is just simply like the characters that you have and don't have. You'll see like, you'll notice right away like the ones that you don't have. An advice for new people, if you're watching this for the first time, or like you are really like not that far ahead in the game, try to pick out like 4 characters first that you think that you will be playing the most of. The rest you don't need to worry about leveling them up or anything. Later on, when you realize it, you will need like a set of 8 characters in total because of the abyss, but other than that, don't worry about like getting all characters leveled up. Next up is the archive. So pretty much when you're doing the tutorials in the beginning, when you're starting the game, you have everything, but this is actually pretty amazing for people who need to go check up again something that they might have forgotten or whatnot, or for new people who have actually not gotten a grip in the game yet. So similarly to the character archive, you'll have a weapon archive for the weapons that you have or don't have. Same thing with the materials, like the ones that you have or don't have. All the tutorials, like with the elements, the like world rebel, and like everything like that was to be mentioned in the game. It's like a codex, and it explains almost everything that is in the game and kind of gives you a better idea. Now in the crafting section, if you go to the gadget menu, you'll see that you can make condensed raisin. It will cost you 40 raisins and then a crystal core. So these are like those butterflies or like these birds that you see that are glowing. So you can actually catch them and you will be able to get, there are a lot out there. So it, just like when you see them, just catch them. Then also you can craft the Geoculus resonance. You need these items as well as the Anemoculus resonance stone right over here. So once you have them on the menu, like you can actually equip. So once you go over here and you'll see this bar right here, and you will be able to equip either of the two, whichever one you have. So all the gadgets will be here once you have reached the max level. Whereas if you see right here, it says a Z right over here, and if I press it, if an Anemoculus is in the area, it will consume that and show me like the whole thing. Otherwise it will not consume it. So far, or maybe it's a glitch at the moment, I'm not sure. But I made 5 of them, and basically I have completed all of them. So they're max rank, both statues for me. So I can't really tell you on that one. The last thing with the smith is basically making those wind catchers. So you'll need like these hurricane seeds by killing the animal boss, which is in the Stormbearer Mountain area. Then you have like the Windwheel Astra. You can find these sources, and then obviously crystal chunks. So once you make that, this will create that wind gust everywhere you go. So it's kind of like pretty cool. And lastly, I want to show the condensed raisins. So basically when I used this condensed raisin, the drops were amazing. There were too many. Granted, I didn't get the legendary, which I would be happy to if I got it, but if you guys see that, that's a lot of artifacts versus like when you use the regular one. So I'm pretty sure like that's like double the amount or close to it, because that was a lot of them. So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. Basically So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can leave it in the comment section below. For those that think that you can instantly get the reputation level 8, it's not possible at the moment. You'll get like weekly XP, so maybe like in 4 weeks or 5 weeks maximum, you should be able to max out that whole thing, because there are limited bounties and like quests that give you that XP, and there's a limited amount of XP that you can get from like the exploration and stuff. So other than that, pretty much the whole game is amazing at the moment. It's pretty fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video as well. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great one. Take it easy.